Greetings, Commanders, this is Pagan Horde, and today I would like to talk to you about the Thunderstone build. Now, we do have this exact model just hanging around in our new super heavy mechbay. So let's take a look. The plan would be to turn this bad boy into a pure artillery platform. It may be problematic with the new size delta system, but we're gonna try it anyway, because that's what we do. Okay, so the problem with you is that you are so damn slow. Let's start by taking a look at engine and what works. We got over up to 500 in this bay with a tonnage of 467 tons. So, realistically, if we give you something like a 400, you would have a movement of 3.2. If we go down to 380, you are still 3.2. 375, 3.2, 370. Okay, let's keep going down. Really? 360? Alright, so 365. That's the magic number. Alright. So, next, we're gonna go all in, no expenses bared on this build. Let's even take a look at this for the shits and the giggles. That will reduce the heat efficiency by a lot, but let's go all in for now, at least. And let's go typical weight-saving shenanigans. And we have endo composite structure. There's a clan version. I haven't found the clan version. There's a titanium version. I haven't found that. Well, what I have available in my playthrough right now is that regular one, so I'm just gonna go with that for now. That gives us a whooping 110 tons to play with. That is incredible. But you would be extremely slow, and with the size delta thing, you would be a perfect target. Heavies, regular heavies would have a +6 to hit against you. So yeah, you're gonna be a walking target, that's for sure. But let's try it anyway. Let's add the heavy duty, because we're gonna be talking about reduced chance of knockdown since we're going artillery mode. Alright. Speaking of artillery mode, so this massive super heavy frame is 40% reduced chance of knockdown. This is an additional 60. The size would give us something of 30, 35. I would have to double check. That's a good point. Let's double check right now. Cut. So this is the Roguetech wiki page, the brace to fire page, which gives you the knockdown percentage. Let's look at 190. So it is a whopping 66.5 knockdown chance reduction for 190. Alrighty then. Back to the building. Okay, so 66.5. An additional 40 here, we are at 106. An additional 20 here, we are at 126.5. And let's assume we have a pilot of 10. So it's 136.5 reduced chance of knockdown percentage. That is a lot. Okay. So, now how can we exploit this? Let's see how much artillery we can cram inside that thing. Now, the question becomes, I have 2 cannons available in my regular playthrough. These things have a 50% chance of knockdown when firing this weapon. Yeah, but we got a 136. But they have a limited range of 780 meter. The long-tom artillery has a massive range and has the 15 evasion pip ignored. This one doesn't have that. But it is 30 tons, and oh, the number of slots may be the problem. I don't have enough slots. Wow. So this thing needs so many slots that I cannot actually use it. I would need to remove the XL engine, which... Ha! It's almost like the game doesn't want us to use them. Okay. This would technically work, but I don't have any room for an XL engine right now. Which is only, so it leaves us 50 tons remaining. This could still work. Well, no. If I wanted to say do this, but with and then add 2 arrow 4, I'd say that would be cool. But this is taking up 2 of the 2 and 3 of the arrow slots or missile slots, and now I only have room for 1. So this would be defeating the purpose. Well, that's a cold shower. I mean, I could use the cannons. Oh, the cannons do... Even them come with... okay. The cannons do not have the beautiful evasion ignore. And they have limited range. With the speed of that thing, it would be almost getting hard to get into range with those cannons. Max 780. If we compare 780 to something like an LRM, which is a max 840. Yeah. But the thing is, a little tip for you there, when using the cannons. Even if they don't reach technically the target, if you do a attack ground, sometimes you can gain more range. Because the maximum 780 is if you are pinpoint. It's calculated by being pinpoint on the target. But as you know, these guys have big AoE, so sometimes you're missing the maximum range by a bit, but then you do attack ground just a bit ahead, and it actually works. Okay, but if we do that, I guess we can add the XL again. Long-tom cannons are not the greatest range in the world, but let's try it. Now, do I have room for, say, 2 arrow 4? These are 50% chance of knockdown, so we're already filling up 100 of the knockdown chances. Okay, let's say arrow 4 clan. Oh boy, I cannot even. I'm running out of room. Wow. So I could build this. If you allow me to rant just a little, just to 10 seconds. The AI does not suffer knockdown. There's AI controlled mech out there, 100 ton, running around with 2 of those cannons, no problem, never falling down. But for a player, it takes a 190 tons and trying to figure this thing out. Okay, rant over. Okay, so this kind of works, but it is subpar. I mean, this is not better than just running the tanks that we have right now. Sure, it would allow us to bring into the battle our nuke, because we do have a long-term nuke sitting down in our mech bay that we don't have, cannot add to something like this, because we don't have things that we can build long-term with. I mean, we could try and field that and see if it's viable, because I do have these pieces in my main playthrough right now. All right, well, let's try and make it work like this, because these are pieces that I know that I have, and then we'll look at the alternative builds and see if we can find something else. Cool. So the plan would still be to add the command console on you. I'm not sure. There it is. Command console. Command console. +1 company accuracy with indirect fire. So this does help. Sensor range. This is what the Jarl is running in our Stalker right now. Let's add some ammo and see if we can make it work. Okay, so we're gonna add this, because we do have it. We're gonna need at least 2, 3, and 4. 4 so that we can fire at least 10 full rounds of regular ammo. And say, Inferno and Thermobaric for alternative ammo. And then we're already out of room. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna require the double XL for this. We won't require it at all. We might even take out ferrofibrous and endosteel because we have too much weight and not enough room. So let's go for a regular LAM XXL. Interesting. Regular engine XL. Let's even take off the armor right away. Alright, so now we're starting to have enough room. Ammo, we only have a single Arrow 4. That is a lot of ammo types. Okay. So 2 regular will be enough, which would be, and again, 10 shots of regular. 1 Inferno. And 1 guided. Guided for direct fire. Alright. But now we have to talk about the other elephant, which would be the heat. Heat Delta 127. Right. Because this is 37, and this is 60 heat each. Wow. Alright, well, let's try it for the exercise. It's gonna be a prototype, that's for sure. And it's going to be this. And the mandatory exchanger clan. So are we looking? 57? Well, the rest of this space will be taken out by prototypes. I don't even know if I have enough of these left in the main playthrough. Yeah, we have 15 tons left, so let's even remove the endosteel. Ooh, endosteel is a lot. Aha. So, we can't. Well, actually, we can. I mean, it does have 3000 armor. We can shave off 500 or 600 armor, doesn't matter. It should be fine, right? More prototype. Okay, so now we're good. What's next? Need at least an active probe. If we do max armor like this... No, you want me to do it manually? Strip and then max. There we go. So now we are at 3000 armor, we'll just have to do. I'd say we could even remove some in the back. You're not gonna get shot in the back a lot. Hopefully, maybe, to be determined. And give more in the legs. Something like this. Let's pretend it's equalized. So what is that? Extra ammo with mech carries, unable standard ammo. Oh, I put a arrow 5 in there. Alright, so this could work. But I'm not sure how efficient that would be. Arrow 4 Inferno. Okay. This works, but I don't know how good that would be. And that's a 29 million cost to build. So what do you guys think? Should we try and do that anyway in the main game, or give up on the idea? I don't know. Let's look at the alternative, because the plan was to do it for long toms and to be able to use our Davik rocket. But let's look at our alternative builds and see if we can make it work. See you guys in a moment. Alright, so let's start back with the reduced armor like we've done before, which is 3000, which gives us exactly 74 tons without armor and without endo. Let's try it with that. So, for this one, let's look at our alternative builds of some things that I don't have and right now in my main playthrough. And the other option, instead of using long toms, would be to use sniper. Because snipers are much more forgiving. I can have 2 regular snipers artillery on you. Yep. And then we get the 15 evasion ignore and all that. And then maybe can we fit 2 more arrow 4? We can, but we don't have room for ammo, or almost none. This would be cool though. This would be really cool. 39, that's less heat problem too, because the regular artillery is 30 heat compared to the 60 of the long-term cannons. And these guys, they are... How much chance? 30% of knockdown. So with this 30% of knockdown, 30, 30, and 16. By the way, the previous build, it would work. It would be 132 knockdown percent, and it would be 136 reduction. But speaking with that one, this would be 60, then another 32, so we are at 92. At 92, we would not need the additional 20 from that super heavy gyro, so we can remove it, gain 8 tons, and a bit of room, a wee bit. So can we fit now enough ammo for you and cooling? Let's find out. Arrow 4. Okay. So the thing is, it's only 5 shots per. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4. Just this is almost filling up. What about the sniper? How much is it per bin? Thumper, sniper. Hello, sniper. This is 10 per bin, so we can have just 2. Yeah, now we're full. With ammo in the CT. This, yeah, and not enough cooling. Yeah, this is not really working. This is not really working. Yeah. Okay, so this, you can fit those 4 weapons, but you cannot fit enough cooling and enough ammo. It's almost like the game doesn't want us to use artillery, other than tanks. So. Other option. Other options are starting to be limited. If we did a single long-term cannon, and try to squeeze in 3 arrow 4, maybe. One, 2, 3. No, 1 slot. A fuck are you? I want a slot. Okay. I would not save a slot. Well, yes, it would. That actually works without an XL. Then we only have 8 tons left. But if we don't do that, then we can add maybe the endo steel back, which would save us a lot. Now we have 27 tons left. Maybe that could be the thing. What's the heat situation? Yeah. Alright, well, let's try and make that one work. Let's handle the heat right now. $40. $23. Jeez. $11. -2. All right. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slots for ammo, which is not gonna work. Would it be better to use something other than prototype? Say if we try another route and use regular, even if regular in theory takes more room. Let's try it for the shits and the giggles. Since we are in this beautiful mech bay, might as well try things. So we give you a clan. You would be a 69 heat. But then we can go with a +4. Yeah, +4. Here. Then you're at 54 heat now. Doesn't work. You would need to fill all of that with cooling. Alright. Back to prototype you are. We do have one of these, I think. Radical Pirate. Let's assume we have one of these available. I'm not sure I have one available right now in the playthrough, but let's try it, because it is awesome. Then it would still be 54. $21. Four heat. Let's leave it at 4 heat for now. See if we can cram enough ammo. So, arrow. We're gonna use a lot of arrow ammo for that. We'll be firing almost a ton per round. So if we were to assume that we want 10 rounds of artillery, we need 6 regular. And we're already almost out. Six regular. Long tom. We need at least 2. And of course the nuke. But now we're out of room. If I remove this, doesn't work. So yeah, the gist of it is that it's not as easy as I would have imagined or hoped to do a super duper artillery build with this guy. The best one that we've done is the dual long tom cannon and dual arrow 4. Everything else is kind of subpar. Yeah. Okay. So that might be it. We might not have any other alternative build for this. Which is disappointing. I was hoping for more. But man. The amount of space required for the regular long tom is a lot. Plus 23 slots. Yeah. I mean, there's of course Thumper, but Thumper sucks. I'm not gonna... What would be the point of downgrading to Thumper when you have tanks? It would not be helpful. It would not be an improvement. That thing would be cool, but we don't have it. Okay. So it is not as great as we hoped. Can I give you a handheld for maybe if you were to be attacked and as a defense? Because why not? Say you get attacked by something. I can. So your weapon for defending yourself could simply be a handheld. I wonder if it would stop the arrow from firing. Okay. So the build for the Thunderstone is not going exactly as I would have hoped. The best one is the dual long tom, dual arrow. Long tom cannon, but it's not great range for the long tom. Alright, so let me know what you think. Do you have any suggestions for other artillery build for this guy? I could go simply 4 arrows as well, but the point was to try and use our long-term nuclear weapon. But yes, we can go through the exercise of putting 4 arrows. Then I would need a shit ton more ammo, but that would work. 4 arrows is a build, yeah. So those are our options, folks. Either 4 arrows or 2 arrows and 2 long-term cannon. Yeah. So let me know what you think. Please comment and let me know what I missed. What could be done better. Is it worth it to build? It's gonna cost me like 25 million C-bills for pretty much the price, the same weight as 2 tanks that I already have. I could do it for the shits and the giggles, you know, just to build more super heavy and have fun with it. But honestly, this, in my opinion, it doesn't look to be really worth it. So let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching until the end. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.